Beautiful Santa Anita in Southern California was the setting for the 10th anniversary of the Breeders' Cup. As was often the case, the sprint was a wide-open affair.
For the Breeders' Cup sprint, and they're off. 30 Slews breaks alertly on the outside. Mia Farah and Demalut Demachute. Gilded Time, flashing speed from the inside. Up the back stretch, and it's the filly. Mia Farah leading the way. Demalut Demachute all out, trying to stick with her early. Then toward the inside, Gilded Time is running third. LED is up close, running in fourth position. On the outside, 30 Slews is fifth. Surprise Offer, sixth toward the inside. The Canadian filly, Apelia, is running in seventh. The French spinner, Mon Bleu, is eighth on the far outside. Sayadati is ninth. Cardmania was up close earlier, but he's dropped back to 10th. Fly So Free is 11th. Bird on the Wire, the favorite, is better than 12 lengths from the lead with less than 3 furlongs to run. Then now listen, and Music Merci is the trailer. And the filly flaunts her speed. The opening quarter, 1 and 21 seconds as the field turns for home. Gilded Time takes a run at Mia Farah. Demalut Demachute hanging tough toward the inside. On the outside, 30 Slews is right there. Cardmania is closing, and Mon Bleu, but it's still the filly holding on. Mia Farah is still there. Gilded Time, Cardmania closing powerfully. It's going to be close. It's photo finish. Cardmania flying at the end to photo with Mia Farah. Gilded Time was third.
The 7-year-old gelding Cardmania became the oldest horse ever to win a Breeders' Cup race. The California-based sprinter here coming from way back in the pack. Mia Farah, the gray filly in front, Gilded Time, and Cardmania on the outside, just getting up to nip Mia Farah for the win in the sprint. In the juvenile fillies, Phone Chatter and Sardula had beaten each other on the West Coast. But undefeated Heavenly Prize from the East was a slight favorite.
Sardula trying to fight off Stellar Cat. Phone Chatter looms large on the outside. Heavenly Prize is right there in behind the lead. Rhapsodic is kicking on as the field straightens away for the run into the final furlong. Sardula is fully extended to hold off the oncoming Phone Chatter. Phone Chatter and Sardula going to the 16th pole. Heavenly Prize is third. What a finish as they come to the line. Sardula and Phone Chatter stride for stride. And Phone Chatter prevails in a step drive to win it.
Phone Chatter and Sardula provided the most memorable stretch battle in the first 10 years of the juvenile fillies. Phone Chatter on the outside just getting the win under jockey Lafitte Pinkai. Phone Chatter in the juvenile fillies. Defending champion Pasiana was seeking a repeat win in the distaff, but 3-year-old Hollywood Wildcat was a slight favorite.
The field moving into the far turn now, and Hollywood Wildcat makes a run at the lead. Hollywood Wildcat on the outside. Super Gem digs down, and now Pasiana poised and making her move for the lead. And Sky Beauty coming into contention on the outside. Dispute behind a wall of horses is fifth as the field turns for home, and Pasiana has a short lead, but Hollywood Wildcat is right there with her, and those two headlong into the final furlong together. McCarran all over his champion mare Pasiana. On the inside, Hollywood Wildcat is resolute. Hollywood Wildcat and Pasiana striding to the line. Here's the finish, and it's Hollywood Wildcat. Eddie Delahousse dropped his whip, but it looks like he got the victory.
Despite losing his whip in the final 16th, jockey Eddie Delahousse got Hollywood Wildcat up for the narrow win. There was no shame in defeat for Pasiana. She too was a champion. Hollywood Wildcat won the Eclipse Award as the top 3-year-old filly of the year. Pasiana took the Eclipse as champion older mare. California-based Hollywood Wildcat, trained by Neil Drysdale, prevails in the Breeders' Cup distaff. There was another attempt to repeat in the mile. Lure, a recent convert to the grass in '92, was America's leading grass miler all season in '93. Breaking from the 12 post, the question was whether the post would hamper the front-running Lure.
And they're off. Flawlessly broke well. Ski Paradise is there with 4 Stars All-Star. Paradise Creek is in among horses, and Lure a bit wide as they head onto the First turn, under the line the first time, and a charge, a crush of horses moving for the first turn. And Lure is caught 5 wide into the turn. Ski Paradise benefits from her inside post position now, and she goes wide and took many of them with her. Also going wide there was Barathea. The field rounding the turn now after an eventful move into the turn. Lure was taken wide, but now he goes on to take the lead. Ski Paradise, who was the culprit, is now back running in second. 4 Stars All-Star is third. Paradise Creek fourth. On the outside, Leck running in fifth. Flawlessly is now sixth. Wolfhound seventh, followed by his mate Catrail is moving up. Barathea moved through an opening toward the inside. Big Stone is being helped along with the half-mile to run now. Then it's Two Sows near the back of the pack and in behind horses, followed by Buckar and Johann Quatz. The half, a grueling 45-4, and Lure is trying to go it on the lead again. It's Lure the leader, pressured by 4 Stars All-Star. Ski Paradise is now dropped back into third, and then it's Barathea who's now fourth in between horses. Paradise Creek on the outside is running in fifth. Big Stone looking for a big run now, and he's threading his way through between horses, but Lure looking for a repeat win in the mile. The leader a length and a half with a furlong from the line. Ski Paradise is resurgent again. 4 Stars All-Star. Big Stone is flattened out, and they're coming down to the line, and it will be Lure once again overcoming trouble on the first turn, and he goes on to a clear-cut and decisive repeat victory in the mile.
Like the great Miesk before him, Lure had scored a decisive repeat in the mile despite that number 12 post position under jockey Mike Smith. The dominant 2-year-old colt in the East, De Hare, had gotten a lot of media attention and was a big favorite in the juvenile.
It's still winning pack, holding on to the lead. He fought off the challenge of De Hare, but faces a challenge from Bronco, and here comes Bronco to take the lead at the 8th pole. Winning pack to Legwary second. Bloom Affair is third, and De Hare has been defeated. There's a new kid on the block, and his name is Bronco, and he is sensational in victory, striding under the wire. 5 lengths clear of Bloom Affair, and farther back it was Tabasco Cat third.
De Hare had failed. Bronco, ridden by Gary Stevens, was the super horse on Breeders' Cup Day at Santa Anita. They were both veterans of the Santa Anita turf course. Number 11, Kotashaan, had twice defeated number 10, Bien Bien, earlier in the season. Kotashaan was the hot horse now. He had won 5 of his last 6, and he was the 3-2 favorite in the turf.
Kotashaan is still conserved as they move into the far turn. They're a half-mile out now in the Breeders' Cup turf, and Louisor threatening to go wire to wire, but Kotashaan is uncoiling on the outside. Bien is moving with him, and here comes the English champ Opera House as the field turns for home. Kotashaan catapulting past horses on the outside, and Bien, those two shoulder to shoulder now as they come to the final furlong. Louisor toward the inside. Opera House is done, and it has Bien running a brave race today. Kotashaan lengthening his stride, and Kotashaan is the victor. Bien was second, and Louisor was third.
Kotashaan using the win as a springboard to the champion turf title. But getting by Bien was no easy task. Here is Bien on the inside under Chris McCarron, Kotashaan and Kent DeSormo on the outside. And it's only in the final strides that Kotashaan is able to get up for the win in the Breeders' Cup turf. Now Bertrando's race in the Classic would determine Horse of the Year. The front-running Bertrando had won major races on both coasts coming up to the Classic. As the 6-5 favorite, he would dictate the pace.
And they're off. And Bertrando broke alertly, and he is going immediately after the lead. Marquetry is away second, and toward the inside it's Azud. But it is Bertrando who establishes the lead at once, and he goes directly to the rail with the 2.5 length lead, and his mate Marquetry concedes the lead, second on the outside. Azud up close third, and so is Best Pal, and he's moving through between horses fourth. And Diazo is a close fifth on the outside, first time under the line. Miner's Mark is 3 wide, running in sixth. The Belmont winner Colonial Affair is seventh toward the inside. Kiss and Chris is up close to the pace today, only 6 lengths from the lead. Then farther back, it's Arcangues, and Devil Is Due is alongside him. Then farther back, it's a break of 4 lengths to Pleasant Tango. Missionary Ridge is second to last, while his stablemates run 1-2. And at the back of the pack is late running Walenda. Solid fractions here, the opening half mile in 46 and 4/5 seconds. Bertrando leads the way down the backstretch with his stablemate Marquetry just off his flank. The Yazoo is up close and eager. He's third on the outside. Toward the rail, it's Azud running in fourth. And the Californian, Best Pal, laid back in 5th position. Miner's Mark is 6th with a half mile to run. Arcangues beginning to hit his best stride. Devil Is Due is sent 4 wide as they move into the far turn. Colonial Affair is only 7 lengths from the lead. Then farther back, Pleasant Tango. Kissing Chris has dropped back. Missionary Ridge. And Walenda is the trailer, 15 lengths from Bertrando, who blazes the way around the far turn. Marquetry is right there. Dialzo taking his run for the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Azud is still in with the chance in behind horses. Best Pal is only 4 lengths from the lead. Pleasant Tango is coming hard. Kissing Chris is also right there. Arcangues is coming in between horses. And it's still Bertrando with an onslaught of challengers. Here comes Arcangues. A huge upset looming here as Arcangues comes flying on the outside. And he runs by Bertrando, Kissing Chris. Here is Arcangues to win it in an absolute shocker. He's 99-1 in the $3 million Classic.
The mystery horse from France had scored the biggest upset in Breeders' Cup history, officially 133-1. Here's Bertrando, the early pace setter, now being overhauled by Arcangues. Jerry Bailey couldn't pronounce the horse's name, but he gave Arcangues a spectacular ride. On the outside, Arcangues pulling away from Bertrando and going to an easy win in the $3 million Breeders' Cup Classic. The tote board set a surge of electricity through the crowd as Arcangues paid $269.20 to win, as Santa Anita wrote a shocking finale to 10 years of the Breeders' Cup. Beautiful Santa Anita in Southern California was the setting for the 10th anniversary of the Breeders' Cup. As was often the case, the sprint was a wide-open affair.
For the Breeders' Cup sprint, and they're off. 30 Slews breaks alertly on the outside. Position on the outside, 30 Slews is 5th. Surprise Offer, 6th toward the inside. The Canadian filly, Apelia, is running in 7th. The French spinner, Mon Bleu, is 8th on the far outside. Sayadati is 9th. Cardmania was up close earlier, but he's dropped back to 10th. Fly So Free is 11th. Bird on the Wire, the favorite, is better than 12 lengths from the lead with less than 3 furlongs to run. Then now listen, and Music Merci is the trailer. And the filly flaunts her speed. The opening quarter, 1 and 21 seconds as the field turns for home. Gilded Time takes a run at Mia Farah. Demolut Demishit hanging tough toward the inside. On the outside, 30 Slews is right there. Cardmania is closing, and Mon Bleu, but it's still the filly holding on. Mia Farah is still there. Gilded Time, Cardmania closing powerfully. It's going to be close. It's photo finish. Cardmania Farah and Demolut Demishit. Gilded Time flashing speed from the inside. Up the back stretch, and it's the filly Mia Farah leading the way. Demolut Demishit all out, trying to stick with her early. Then toward the inside, Gilded Time is running 3rd. LED is up close, running in 4th.